You're watching the station that works for you. Good Morning Maryland at 9.
Thanks for joining us this morning. If you hear some cries, it's Ben. He just found out that we're going on at 4:30 in the morning, and it's a sympathy pain. All month long, we have been shining light on autism, bringing some awareness to the disorder. And today, we're going to talk about early intervention, something that Todd and Terry Chasen know all about. They have 3 children. 2 have autism. Thank you so much for coming in. Are you okay?
Sure.
You fell. You're being brave.
Yeah, just a little bump.
Well, thank you guys for coming in.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
Tell us your story about your kids.
Sure. We have 3 children. The oldest is Addie, who's now 8. We also have Ben, obviously, who is trying to ruin the newscast, who is just 2. And then we have our daughter, Cassie, who is 4. Addie showed signs of autism at a very early age. At about a year and a half, letting him down might be good. At a year and a half, she was showing signs of autism, including spinning. She wasn't talking very much, and we were concerned. We didn't know whether she couldn't hear or just what. And so we began to ask questions, including to our pediatrician, and ultimately we were told, don't worry about it, she'll get there. And it turned out she wasn't getting there, and so at 2 and at 3, she still wasn't making very much progress. And so we approached Kennedy Krieger, and they approached us, and we got involved with the early intervention program that they have. And she's done wonderfully as a result of that. Ben is a story of both early intervention and early detection, because at just 6 months, they've now made advances just between the time that Addie was there and the time that Ben was there, and were able to detect issues that indicated that he could ultimately be diagnosed. And he's not yet. We're trying to avoid that. But that, so at 6 months they were able to see that. And when he's not fussing and falling off the edge of the stage.
He's being a great sport. He's been sitting for a long time waiting to do this interview. And you said, you know, he's doing so great. Do you think this is because of the early intervention?
Oh, I have no doubt. I have no doubt at all. We started intervention with him at 6 months when Dr. Landa of Kennedy Krieger, you know, first saw a very, to me, mild sign of a delay. So from 6 months, we've been working with our, with our county program, infants and toddlers, and with Kennedy Krieger. And at 12 months, it was becoming clear that he also had a speech delay. So we, continued with Kennedy Krieger. We continued with Kennedy Krieger, and he's in a wonderful program now, Early Achievements, that our daughter did go through 6 years ago. He, since January, his vocabulary has exploded. His social awareness is pretty typical in a lot of ways, and he's the 3rd kid too, so he has a lot to keep up with at home.
Sure.
And he's doing it. He's showing us his flying colors every day.
Todd, what would you say to a parent who, is right now going through the scary stuff? Maybe detection has just happened and now they're dealing with intervention.
The nice thing about early intervention and what you can do about it is it's very hands-on. Unlike some other diagnosis of a disease or an issue where you're really left to hope that the doctors can solve the problem for you, there's no downside to early intervention and early intervention often. And there's an awful lot that parents can do at home with their kids. Things as simple as beginning a sentence and letting him finish it, or asking him to point to things as you're reading. And for us, really involving ourselves actively in the process gave us something to do rather than just fretting about it. And it's such a short window of opportunity with these kids that any delay misses that opportunity, and it's such a crime to have them miss the opportunity to really get in there and have that opportunity to learn at an early age.
Well, you both have mentioned getting involved, and you've also mentioned Kennedy Krieger. I think it's great that you guys are involved with that, and there's a great event coming up, Roar for Autism. So tell us about that.
That is going to be on May 1st. It's a Sunday. It will be out at Oregon Ridge, out in Hunt Valley. And, sorry, just watching for the second drop there. And it is a wonderful event. They will do bike rides, several different bike rides, depending on the skill of the rider. There's a very low-key family or child-friendly ride. Family Nature Heights, the Wegmans Wellness Village is there, which is, they gave away the full, like, just bananas and yogurt and granola
All
bars.
that stuff you need when you're bike riding.
Exactly. So it's a fabulous day.
And you can sleep in for the cure if you want.
Right.
That's right. Yes, but it's a great event and one that we wholeheartedly believe in.
Right, absolutely. It's a great one to support. We just had all the information for Roar on the screen. We both appreciate you coming in so much, and Ben was great. So thank you, and thank you for sharing your story.
So thank you, May.
Thanks for
Help a lot
having
of
us.
parents out there. All right, anytime, come back. All right, Charlie.